This week, the conversation around Donald Trump's rhetoric has taken center stage once again. Once again, in a blistering piece from the Washington Post, Trump is accused, I guess, of leaning heavily on racist and xenophobic messaging as he rallies his base. Wonder where they can get that impression.
I think she's dumber than hell. Kamala, it's not going to be high on her list. I don't think anything that we're talking about today is high on her list. The whole country is going to be like, you want to know the truth? It'll be like Detroit. Our whole country will end up being like Detroit if she's your president. All up the app and they ask, where do we drop the illegals? I mean, she's a criminal. She's a criminal. She really is. If you think about it. These people coming in are taking the jobs of African Americans that have had it a long time. Their unemployment rate is through the roof. Does anybody believe in genes? You guys believe in genetics? These are among the worst criminals anywhere in the world, and they come from all over. A huge number is coming out of jails in the Congo. For 4 straight years, she's imported an army of illegal alien gang members and migrant criminals from the dungeons all over the world. The place, it's not just South America. We have people coming in from the Congo, large numbers from the Congo and Africa. Beautiful woman there. They'll look at you and they will kill you. These are seriously sick people. But I would love to see cognitive tests. I don't think she could pass a cognitive test. I mean, I've watched. I don't think she could pass a cognitive test.
President Trump, you
that was from this week. This week. Like, that wasn't old. I wasn't playing the hits. That was from this week. Ridiculous. Hi, Ty.
Hey.
Almost forgot one.
Les, would you rather have the black president or the white president who got 1.7 billion off the price? I think they want the white guy right now.
I mean, just saying the quiet part, screaming the quiet part to his millions of people he says attends his rallies.
I remember that last one. Look, I mean,
of course you remember it just happened. Like,
the last one was before we posted it on the Rhetoric page.
Well, the rest of them were,
I mean, brand new, brand spanking new, fresh.
I was going to say that again, or because he said it before.
He said it before, but that whole run before, brand new, fresh off the press.
Brand new. It's crazy. And that's not even the end of it. Like, Trump has, I mean, I guess I'll start here. Do you think it's smart or dumb for Trump to lean into this racism as we get so close to the election in order, I guess, to secure his base or get some sort of emotion drummed up? Because things are quiet over there currently.
I think it's smart-ish. Like, Ty has said this.
Smart-ish. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, because Ty has said this for a while now, and I have been hesitant to agree with it, but like now I see it. Like, Trump could really say and do anything, and not only does it energize his base, like they run with it. So like when he says the thing about Detroit, like Detroit is a city that's mostly African American, so that's why he says that. Like that literally is your.
He was in Detroit when he said it. Like that was the crazy part.
And you're saying anything, but then when you start to look on social media, you see people repeat the same rhetoric. Like they start to say it too. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like we look at it and we're like, oh, this is dumb. But like people who are going to vote for him, they love this stuff. And it gives them a talking point.
They eat it up. But it's more of the same from Trump, right, Ty? Like this isn't anything like new. It's just concentrated.
At some point, like he's getting so exhausting with this like ridiculous stuff.
It doesn't even make the news anymore. Like that's why we have to cover it because it's not. No one else is talking about it.
I have Trump fatigue. I don't know how. Like, I do have Trump fatigue. I wish I could come up with a creative name for it, but I can't right now because my brain is slow. But like the same one. I just can't wait for election season to be over. Like even if he wins, I can't wait
for Trump. Fat Trump. From political tension to logistical chaos, things took a dramatic turn for Donald Trump at a rally here pictured in Coachella, California, which he said 100,000 people attended. Doesn't look like 100,000 people. I'll just let you, I mean, you can see as the camera pans and they try to hide it by scrunching their fingers to zoom in on certain portions. My favorite part is actually right here where they zoom in a little bit and then try to pan up. So you can't actually see how many people are there.
But you know what's crazy about it? Like, as I'm looking at this image, I mean, this visual, there are a lot of people there.
It not 100,000 though. Like, come on. Like, why are we lying?
It's a very large crowd of people that are there. So the fact that you're making up numbers is insane because you don't need to do that. There's a very large number of people there. You have supporters. Why are you lying?
They said it was about 7,000 people, and that's a good number. Like, there's nothing. A
great number. Like, why are you lying?
Oh, that's not a great number. I'm sorry. I hate to disagree, but like if you're running for president of the United States and you throw a rally and in
Coachella, California, like,
and 7,000 people show up, that's not enough people. California is a huge state. Like you should have more than 7,000 supporters, even if you're Trump.
Well, which started off as a speech with plenty of excitement, kind of dwindled down into a epic fail as people were left stranded because Trump decided, or the Trump campaign, I should say, decided not to pay the bus company reportedly.
Good times on the school bus to Trump rally.
It's an absolute madness. Somebody did something, and we need to get to the bottom of this. Someone needs to investigate this now. Everyone here is stranded. Everyone here is stranded. We're all stranded here. The parking lot is a 2-hour walk. Incredible.
Twitter user Wesley Johnson wrote, "It's 10:22 p.m. Rally ended at 7 p.m. Thousands of people are still stranded here. Not hundreds of thousands, just thousands, not tens of thousands."
Now, could you imagine if it was really thousands of people there, 10,000 people there? Plus, yeah.
Thousands of people still stranded here waiting for transit back to the parking lots. Something has gone horribly wrong. Someone needs to ask the Coachella mayor if he had anything to do with this. Of course, it just jumps to that conclusion. Parking lot is why would the mayor have it? Okay. Parking lot is a 2-hour walk. Countless elderly stranded here and can't walk anymore. Countless. No restroom facilities accessible anymore. No more water, no food. Started with 20 buses for escorting people to the rally, and now only one bus remains at this point. Buses apparently went home. Not confirmed, but no more buses. He spelled it differently that way. That time, for some reason. No buses have showed up in the last hour and a half. Someone find out what happened here. This is not normal, and it feels nefarious and criminal. Hashtag Trump Rally CA, hashtag Coachella Trump Rally. Just so you know, that 100,000 number, about 27,000 ascend for the Coachella Festival, which Coachella is known for. So the fact that he's still pushing this 100,000 number is just hilarious to me. Like, people don't go to the actual Coachella Festival that much, like, and you're pushing 100,000. Epic fail by the Trump campaign, or is just something else that he's just going to slide right by with? This isn't the first time that this has happened. That people have been left at a Trump rally. Huh?
How would this be a fail for him?
Because this isn't the second time that this. I mean, this isn't even the second time. Yeah, this isn't even the second time this has happened at a Trump rally. People are getting left.
This has happened multiple times. People still showed up. I still got B-roll footage of them. I still got to talk to them. I still held the rally. I win.
Sold merch and everything else.
I won. Like, what do you mean? Like if you go to a concert and the artist, when they finish and they leave stage or whatever, and you stuck in the parking lot for 2-3 hours, you think the artist cares? I got what I needed out of you. Thanks.
Tie fail or no?
I think it was 7 p.m. Friday, probably about 95 degrees.
95 degrees.
A president, and the president don't have them. That's what happened.
Turned up with us.
And then to top it off, they're blaming the mayor of Coachella. They're blaming the mayor. Kamala Harris will get blamed for it next. You're blaming everybody but the person who had you come out there. Like, let it sink in.
He was calling Gavin Newsom.
That's the juice that Trump has. That's why I say he can really do whatever. He doesn't care. He's like, I'm not paying for the buses on the way back. They'll blame whomever. They won't blame him.
2 new nicknames also debuted in the Trump sphere this week. One of which Gavin Newscum. Instead of Newsom.
That was good.
And what was the second one? Hold on, I gotta find it. It was about Tim Walz. Let me see. Oh, Tampon Tim. Tampon Tim is what he's calling Tim Walz now. He had the crowd.
He says that?
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Well, I don't know if he said it, but he has the crowd chanting it.
I was about to say that is kind of crazy. And he's saying it because they're saying Tim Scott put tampons in male bathrooms.
Yeah, it's completely.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Tampon Tim. So that's why they're calling him that. All right, moving on. If that wasn't enough, let's shift to a very weird story that happened in you guys' state of Pennsylvania. Things got weird, as often happens with Trump. At a recent town hall, did you guys go to the one in Philadelphia?
Oh yeah, we were there. Turned up with our.
I can't get the bus in town.
Trump sparked confusion while instead of at the end of his hour-and-a-half speech during a Q&A session as promised, he turned the event into an impromptu listening session. Trump told the staff to crank the music up and used the break to sway along to some oldies but goodies for nearly 40 minutes. Here's what happened when Trump decided to run the party.
Let's not do any more questions. Let's just listen to music. Let's make it into a music. Who the hell wants to hear questions, right? Let me hear that music, please.
Everyone, let's thank President
loud,
Trump.
Nice and loud.
God bless you.
This is a man's world. So play YMCA. Go ahead. Let's go. Nice and loud.
Here we go, everybody.
I turn that music up. Turn it up. Great song.
It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, half away. Drag back home and drown my troubles away.
What?
And they sat there.
And it literally, that's the action. The action that you saw was the extent of his words in between songs. He was just.
You sat there for 40 minutes and listened to music. That's what you did.
He was just standing there, literally doing nothing.
You know what we mean? It's a cult at this point. You guys are stupid.
He was like holding praise and worship, like at a Trump rally.
Collecting donations too.
Crazy, awkward. Like, what would you do if you're just sitting there? Would you leave? People did.
Yeah, I would have left. Like, for me, you give me like 3 minutes of that, and it's like, so you're not gonna answer no questions at all. You, by the time you went to that second or third song, I'm in the car.
They got to ask him 3 questions. The whole audience.
Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, you're mute. Sorry.
Did they have actual questions for Trump? Because I don't feel like
they did. They did. It's not like he ran out of questions. He wants to be here answering questions. Let's crank up the music.
What did they want to even ask him? Like, what could he possibly tell them that they don't know?
What's your plan for black men? They've been asking Kamala about that every other day. Like, ask him. I've never heard anybody ask Donald Trump what's his plan for black men. Like,
well, Trump doesn't do town halls.
He wouldn't even answer a stupid question like that.
That was his excuse for a town hall because he doesn't.
That's a stupid question. You're a nasty cunt.
He doesn't do town halls. So the fact that he was there at all, I guess, felt like he completed his mission. He answered his 3 questions and he's like, let's ride this out with a little concert. I don't get what that was supposed to achieve or accomplish with Pavarotti playing in the background.
I mean, he could
James Brown, this is a man's world. Like, what's that about? That was weird.
Oh,
and then the next day, like, if this was Joe Biden doing the same thing, the very next day it would be a bunch of hot headlines about cognitive decline, and nobody's saying that. Like, nobody's even really talking about this.
One person's saying it. Kamala. She's not playing around. Vice President Kamala Harris, after seeing that footage, said, "Hope he's okay."
Her subtle jabs are actually hilarious.
She's got a nasty person working at social media department. She's hired the nastiest person on Twitter to be her social media manager, and I'm here for it.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, one of them, Donald Trump.
Because she didn't call you.
Me. Okay.
Yeah, you're the nastiest person on Twitter.
Not me, but there are several worse to me. Hope he's okay.
She did when she did like an interview with Charlemagne, and he said, "Why do you let Donald Trump take all these jabs at you and you don't say anything back?" And she said, "I just want to focus on what's important." And then she went into this tirade about how he's a weak man, and she said it 16 times. I was like, well, for a person that's taking a high road, you should just said the hell with that just now.
Well,